squeeze everything now into three. So now let me just show you the measurement that I've cut. I'm going to be showing you how I make the base. Okay, so I want to make the base to be V instead of the normal round plate. Okay, so for the V, I'm making so 14 inches, and I've cut that one twice. And this one I'm going to use it to cover the V there. Okay, I know a lot of us know how to make V base. I just want to show us in case you don't know how. So this is for the plaster, 4 inches, 2 times for the plaster, and the plaster holder is just 2 inches, 2 times also. And I have this one that is going to cover the head at the back, and this one is just 20 and a half inches. Okay, 20 and a half inches is what I have to cover the hair at the back. That is after forming the V shape at the front. Okay, and I've cut that one 2 times. Okay, so I'm gonna have that too. Right, so I've pleat the V, the 14 inches that I've cut 2 times. I've pleat it, and I use that half, and I use it to just close this part. Okay, let me just show you how I'm going to close it. Okay, just stitch it. Can you see the way I stitch it? All right, so I'm just going to flip it over. Just look at the way I flip it over. I know a lot of us have their own, different people have their own way of forming V shape at the base, but this is how I do my own in case for some of us that doesn't know how to. So I'm just going to stitch it like that just to cover the edge. Okay, stitch it like that. Okay, all right, so I've stitched it. You can see I've stitched that part. Now to form the V shape at the front, you are going to start your measurement from the edge, from that point, that side that you didn't close. So you start your measurement from there and measure out 10 inches. Okay, you can use your chalk to note it, or you use your pin to note that point to mark it out. And the same thing for the other side too. You mark out your 10 inches also. Yeah, so I'm marking out my 10 inches also there. So you're now going to place it on top each other like that. Okay, if you use chalk to mark it, make sure you clean out the chalk. Okay, so I'm just going to slant it like that. I'm going to stitch. Just look at the way I'm going to stitch it. I'm going to be stitching out that just to hold it in place. So if you already have your own method of doing V, is fine. But just look at the way I stitch mine. So this way is going to lay very well. You're not going to be having gallop on your base. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking the 20 and a half inches now, just to cover it up. Okay, I'm just going to attach it to the edge there. So just look at what I'm doing. I'm folding just edge of it, just little, like a quarter inch. Just fold a quarter inch inside from the 20 and a half inches. If you have enough fabric, you can cut like three of this or two and a half of the 20 and a half inches just to cover the head, but I'm just okay with these two. So I'm just going to sew it like that. Can you see the way I place it? And you place it in such a way that it's going to cover your previous stitch, just the way we do our normal plate for the base. So that's what I'm doing here. All right, just look at the way I'm doing it. So when I get to that middle there, I'll stop, then lift my machine up a bit, then I'll try to just curve it. Okay, just look at the way I'm doing it. So I can't go on straight like that. We just curve it like that, making sure that you are maintaining the same width. Okay, so I'll just go like that. I'll finish everything up all the way down. All right, so the rest is just the same way we do our normal base. Okay, so I've done that. I've fixed the plaster. Then I noticed that the two that I cut for that 20 and a half is too short, and I added half to it at the back. Okay, and I've also fixed the plaster to just the